can I just tell? It's Zionism.
No, but check this out. Check this out.
Zionism.
What we're teaching is not religion. What we're teaching is that these people on the side. So what part of South Africa?
Okay, wait. What is this called actually?
This is called the Hebrew Israelites.
What is it? The 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, cool. Is that based on Israel, the actual state itself?
No, the real Jews, which we are the real Jews.
Okay, I see.
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't support the occupation of Palestine?
No.
Oh, thank you very much. I thought that is what you were.
But both of them, they don't belong in that land, because the thing we have to understand the Bible now. We're the people of the Bible, and what the Bible states is that we were given that right to that land. But the reason why, listen. The reason why we came out of that land because we disobeyed God's laws. That's why we're out of that land today.
So that's the Holy Land,
right? That's the Holy Land.
Just like in Islam, like how Syria is the Holy Land.
Right, according to them, right?
According to them, yeah. So sort of the jihadists that are going into Syria, they're going there to die there because they know that's the Holy Land.
Right, well, according to them.
I'm not saying that you guys are jihadists in the same sort, but it's the same.
I see what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But
Pardon?
I know, because we're teaching Israel. That's what it is.
We're teaching but you won't have this in it. It's okay. It's in the yeah.
But what we're teaching, my man, right? Just I know you gotta go. Yeah.
Are you from America?
Yeah. Zechariah 12. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a camp of trembling unto all the people around about.
So all the people around about Jerusalem will be a cup of trembling, meaning the people of that land.
Jewish.
No, the people of that land, basically, they're gonna go through all different types of situations that they're going through right now,
which is negative.
Right. So because the real people are not in that land.
When was this written?
This was written. I'm gonna have to recap on that, but I believe this was written a couple of thousand years ago.
Okay, how long have the Palestinian people been living there for?
What's that?
How long have the Palestinian people?
I say about a couple of hundred years.
Yeah. How long has the Jewish state of Israel been there for?
Oh, since 1948. But guess what?
No.
Guess what? Hear what I'm saying. Now, what I'm saying to you is these people here, them Jewish rats over there. Because we disagree with those people. Those rats in Israel today, right? Those people today, right? They're really Edomites, because the Bible deals with nations, different nationalities of people. So they wouldn't be the Jewish people at all. That's why they call themselves Jewish. Meaning they wish they was Jewish.
Do you know Jesus, yo?
And he wasn't a white man.
Do you know he was Palestinian?
No, he wasn't a white man. He wasn't a white man. He wasn't.
By the way, my man, we're gonna go over there, yeah? I love how like you've got your open talk. But yeah, we'll catch you guys soon, yeah?
For sure. But you know you're an Israelite.
Who, me?
You are, you're an Israelite.
No, I'm from South Africa.
Okay, that's this brother's from South Africa.
I speak Arabic. Marhaba.
Okay, well
Alhamdulillah.
We're not Muslims.
Alhamdulillah.
Muslims ain't gotta correct them.
Alhamdulillah.
They ain't gotta correct them.
Not going on the news, second those
The Palestinians.
Really, like they broke the mosque out or something, so there's no kind of it's all over the news. That's like some of the breaking news right now, because the Israelis, they blocked off the Palestinians from going to the mosque or whatever.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that too.
Yeah, so it's kind of all kinds of problems. That's why he's saying that. That's why he's brought that subject up straight away, because that's what's going on in the news right now. I mean, right and wrong wrongs, we support the Israeli occupation since they already came there like 1940 whatever.
I mean, the thing with his point was worthless, because he was trying to say that we support those Jewish rats, but we don't support them. Those Jewish rats have nothing to do with that land anyway.
Support none of them.
We don't support not one of them. We don't support the Palestinians. We don't support the Jewish people. Okay? What we're saying is we belong to that land. Alright? The so-called blacks that went on cargo slave ships belong to that land. Every last one of those heathens that are in that land today, they don't belong there. And that's why they're going through hell that they're going through right now. So read that verse again. Zechariah 13, what is it for?
Zechariah 12 and 3.
Okay.
In that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall
so all of them that all them that burden themselves with it shall be cut to pieces, meaning the land. They're gonna be burdened in the land of Jerusalem, the Holy Land. So that was prophesied to happen already. So when you go overseas, okay, where Palestine is and where the Israeli rats at, okay, what you'll see is the hell that they're going through today. And that, and the word of the Lord, which was spoken by the prophet Zechariah, that's coming into effect today. And this was spoken, a couple of thousand years ago. So this is why we deal with prophecy. We're not dealing with no other book, the Hebrew, Negas, the Quran, all of these Sunni books they got up there. We're not dealing with them. We're dealing with the book of prophecy, maybe. You're going.
That's why Israel, ever since they went in that land, man, they've never seen peace.
Come on.
From their time to this very day, everybody's gonna look them, man.
Right.
People just wanna wipe them off. You know, it's only because they got America behind them.
Right.
That's why nobody has looked them lately. But it's every nation's desire, Africans, Chinese, everybody, every single nation's desire to throw a bomb on them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right.
Literally, man, they all wanna destroy that, they all wanna take them out.
There's one
Every single
where
nation's
the one's
desire.
alive.
And that's just the whole program of the deal. Because I mean, if they're the real Jews that the Bible speaks about, how come they're going through the hell that they're going through right now? How come they're the most hated on the earth? Because it tells you in the Bible, when the real Jews go back to the land, the nation shall not learn anymore. That's written. So how come that's not applying today? Because they're not the Jews. They're called Jewish, which they're right on that, because they are Jewish, but they're not really the Jews, basically. Yeah, matter of fact, we type around 12 before again, I'm going to show. I don't think we can see. It's a big ass umbrella.
Get bigger.
Huh?
Get bigger. Back to Zechariah 12:3. And in that day I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people.
Right, so that's why you have those people in the land of Jerusalem, okay, that are catching hell, because the Lord said through the prophet Zechariah that city will be a burdensome stone for those the people that live in that city today. Why? Because those people don't belong in that land. Them so-called Palestinians, them Ishmaelites, they don't belong there. And them Jewish gutter rats that we call them, they don't belong there either. Okay? So the Lord has it to the point where they're not able to be stationary in peace there. It's just how they're going. Looking at the word, right? Looking into something. Or you're gonna find an article. You can, I got it. Because I mean, go.
Going to the history of what happened in the Samaritans there.
It's even during the time of when you had when the Jewish people that was in the land, I believe it was around the 40s. They were even going to war against the Muslims, the Arabs at the time as well. So ever since them so-called Jewish people, them self-styled Jews went into the land, there was always that war, but the brothers don't go into it. Which is further going to validate the precept that we was reading. Brother, you can get that history. bear with us for 1 minute. And while the brother's looking for that, and just to recap on this history as well, during the 8th century, what is it, AD? I believe it was what, 1,370, 1,000, what is it? 1,380 years ago, 87 years ago to be exact. During the time of Pagan Bullen, Khazarian Empire, Pagan Bullen wanted to establish his people over there in Khazaria land, which is in Georgia, Eastern Europe. Because during the time of the 8th century, what is it, AD, what you had was you had a fight that was happening, or a war that was breaking out between the Muslims and the Christians at the time. So Pagan Bullen was like, you know what? You're either going to be Christian or Muslims. Because if that was the case, then they would have to correspond with the war. So what Pagan Bullen decided to do is to classify those people that was in the Caucasus Mountains, South Georgia, Russia, okay, to classify them as the Jews. And these are the same people that did not believe in bathing. These are the same people that was so nasty and so dirty and stinking, so much so that their underwears or their clothes disintegrated, okay? So those people there, those people in the land of Jerusalem, go back to the Khazarian Empire. All right, they were converted to what they call Judaism today, which Judaism doesn't even exist. The ideology of Judaism doesn't exist at all. Okay? It's just a formulation of Babylonianism and other matters. That's all it is. It doesn't exist. Okay? But those people in the land, those are not the real Jews. Those are what we call converts. All right? Or duplicates, man. That's all they are. They're implants. They're not duplicates, but they're implants. They shouldn't be in the line at all. Foundation.
This is 2 Kings 17 and 24. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon.
Oh, yeah, I want you to read that. Second one. Go on.
And from Kutha, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel. And they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the cities thereof. And so it was, at the beginning of their dwelling there, that they feared not Yahweh. Therefore Yahweh sent lions among them, which slew some of them.
Right. So when the wrong people was always in the land. Right, meaning they didn't keep the commandments. So when the wrong people was always in the land of Israel, there was always some travails or troubles that was happening. Okay, whether it was the so-called Ethiopian people, which were the Cushites at the time, and now we have another situation. Now we're going to go further back into these times now. Now what we have the situation between the so-called Palestinians and the so-called Jewish state, which the Most High established the state of Jerusalem. The Lord established the people to be called Jerusalem. All right? Now, let's get one thing straight. Now, Israel is a name that was established, that was put on the people by the Lord, starting with Jacob. So when you read the Bible, it doesn't make no mention or no thing referred to a state of Israel. That don't exist. So the whole idea of Israel being a state, that's not biblical. And just by me saying that further validates my point that those people over there that's calling themselves Jewish with the ish at the end of it are not really the Jews. They're what you call implants. Go on.
And it was at the beginning of their dwelling that they feared not Yahweh. Therefore Yahweh sent lions among them,
Right.
which slew some of them.
Right, so therefore the Most High sent lions amongst the Samaritans, man. Okay, which the land was called Samaria, but the people that was actually dwelling in that land was of a different creed. Okay, they had a different belief system at one time. And it was of a different nation, which the nation was Cush. So they were involved in the land of Israel, and the Lord sent lions amongst them. Why? Because they didn't keep the commandments. So every time the wrong set of people was in the land of Jerusalem, there was always hell that came behind them. Okay, there was always troubles or difficulties in that land. Even, for example, I'm gonna even go further back than that. When the Canaanites were in the land, which the Canaanites were cursed people from the beginning. You can read that in 2nd Ezra. Okay, when the Canaanites were in that land, they were slewed up that land, right, by the Israelites. And it all goes back to the curse of Cain, because one of the sons of Ham, going back to Cain, looked at his father's nakedness, which was Noah at the time. All right, so that's what I had went down. But the point still stands is the fact that when you have the wrong nation of people, always happens is that troubles comes behind it. When you have the wrong nation of people in the land of Israel, hell comes behind it. All right, and that's why those Palestinians, so-called, right, and the so-called Jewish people over there are going through the hell that they're going through right now. Okay, because you have the wrong people in the land going.
Verse 26. Wherefore they spake to the king of Assyria, saying, the nations which thou hast removed and placed in the cities of Samaria,
right,
know not the manner of the power of the land.
Right, they know not the manner of the power of the land.
Therefore he has sent lions among them,
right,
and behold, they slay them, because they know not the manner of the power of the land.
Right, because they didn't know about the commandments. They didn't know about the specifics on how to, run that land. Because there's even laws on how to occupy the land of Israel. But they didn't know how to do that. So what happened was, because they didn't know what they were doing, they were lions that were sent among them. And they got devoured, they got bitten up, man. Them lions devoured them so-called Ethiopians today. That was in the ancient world. And they got teared up. Okay, the Lord sent lions on them asses and destroyed them. Okay, and them lions had a lot to eat, by the way. Alright? The Lord is going to do that same. The Lord is going to do one even better in these times. So all of those animals that belong in the jungle that are trapped in the zoo, guess what? Those animals, okay, when a day of an emergency is declared, or some in terms of the day of great travail that happens in this society, when that happens, man, all of these zoo animals, they all gonna come out, man. They gonna bite people. They're gonna attack people.
Then the king of Assyria commanded, saying, carry thither one of the priests whom you brought from thence, and let them go and dwell there, and let them teach them the manner of the power of the land.
Right.
Then one of the priests whom they had carried away from Samaria came and dwelt in Bethel, and taught them how they should fear Yahweh.
Right, and that's the thing, because the so-called Ethiopians at the time, which were known as Cushites. Guess what? The land of Jerusalem was a burning stone unto them even at that time. So I'm going to say it the third time coming, and I'm not going to say this no more. Whenever you got the wrong people in the land of Jerusalem, guess what? Hell comes behind it, man. And that's the thing, because you can't go to look at the precept and speaks about when you get into the land, the nation shall not learn more than home. Yeah, I'm a shot. Okay.
They say they're Israelites, and they met the laws. It's Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what dost thou to do to declare my statutes?
Right.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Right, go on.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Right, seeing that thou hatest instruction, because Esau likes to do other things rather than what the Most High has set up for him to do, or for mankind to do. right? And they call themselves the Jews.
They land as well.
Right. So that's why it says what it says there. What have you to do with my counsel? And you take note of my reproof. Okay, because Esau, his mentality is that he is God. And he cannot be told what to do. And I saw this one thing on YouTube, man. You got this one artist. And what this one artist has managed to do, he's managed to make artificial trees now. So that's showing you the mindset of these devils. They really think that they're beyond the Most High. They really think that they're way beyond the Creator. And that they're the Creator. Okay, and that's just a stupid thing because, I mean, how you gonna call yourself, how you gonna claim to be the Creator when you haven't created a damn thing that you've seen on earth before? But you gotta create it artificial, right? Come on, man. Artificial creation is not the real creation. Alright? That's just the difference going on.
Seeing thou heardest instruction and castest my word behind thee.
Right. And that's